Are you looking for a brutally honest review that isn't made by Nintendo fanboys about the Switch 2? Well, you came to the perfect place because honestly, I'm gonna give you the real nitty gritty. Is this actually worth it? Is this an upgrade? But let's get into it first. Let's talk about the pros. First, it's a better screen. It looks way better. I mean, it can compete with OLED, and I can't wait till the OLED version of this console comes out because now that's gonna look stunning. It has HDR, that's really nice, and I can't wait for that. And I mean, it has bigger and better Joy-Cons. They look more sleek. They are more comfortable. They're just nicer all around. And the Switch 2 is more powerful. It's gonna be able to run games so much better. And I can only imagine how the Switch 1 games are gonna be able to perform with new updates. I mean, some Switch 1 games don't get an upgrade whatsoever, but that also leads into another conversation. So let's talk about the cons. Game costs and upgrades. That blows my mind. You have to spend $80 for Mario Kart World. That blows my mind. And then you have the other games that are $70. And I literally went to Target just to look at the different games and all that for the Switch 2. And I mean, yeah, there's some ports on Cyberpunk, but you can also get that dirt cheap on PlayStation and PC, which is going to run better than the Switch 2. But let's just say this is your main console whenever. Really, we're charging that much money for that when it's been out for a hot minute? I don't know. And then you can look at the Switch 1 version for Legend of Zelda, and then you look at the Switch 2, and it's way more. And this is the crazy part too, is you're forced to get the Switch 2 version for these games. So I want to play Legend of Zelda, but I can't play the fancier version on the Switch 2 because as you see, Switch 1 version, Switch 2 version without the upgrade, and then Switch 2 version with the upgrade. You have to spend the extra $10 on top of the money you already spent for this game to actually be able to run it at the nicer thing. And they say, yeah, we add new stuff. You added a thing that I can connect my phone to. That I don't know. It seems really just greedy to me, to be honest. It seems so greedy, and it's hard to be like, this is the console I want. This is the console I want to invest in. When you feel like you're just getting taken advantage of. And they added the new game chat feature, and they're like, hey, we have it on the controller, and here we go. Look at this. Ooh, fancy. That's great. That's wonderful. I mean, yeah, it runs terrible and everything, but then you add a paid subscription behind it. Yes, I understand, with Xbox and PlayStation, to play online, you have to have a subscription, but you still can do game chat without the subscription. You can be playing Fortnite and talking to your friends through the Xbox, not the game itself, without the subscription, but you have to pay a subscription for this game chat feature. And it's and then if you want to be able to see friends or yourself, they have to get a camera or you have to get a camera. Not to mention that some of the games that you're paying the $10 extra to upgrade it, that you already spent 60. So mind you, you're spending $70 and you're getting taxed twice. First for the game and then for the upgrade. Just think about that too. You have to get the camera and it's $50. So okay, let's put it in this perspective then. So you spend $449.99 for just the base. Well, then you have to spend the $50 to get the camera, but then you also have to spend the $70 for the game itself to be able to use the camera. And then if you want to use the camera with your friends and stuff, you have to pay a $12.99 subscription. That blows my mind. Why is this so cost so much to be able to invest in? And the pricing greed just it's hard because yes, we've seen this with Nintendo before, but this time it seems really bad. Think about this: you can get the bundle, $500, you get the $80 game. They're charging it $50 extra, and it's I work in retail, I work with my numbers, I see how business and all that works. They're losing $30. They're losing $30 because they sell it for 80. They're in the bundle, you get it for $50. And I'm thinking in my head, if Nintendo can sell the game for a loss of $30, how much does this game actually cost to make? And yeah, some people can say, well, companies always take a loss when it comes to games and stuff and consoles because they want you to invest in their ecosystem. And I get that, and Nintendo wants you to do that, but $30. $30 that they're technically losing out on. I'm sorry, there's no way that someone is going to take that much of a pay cut and not still make a profit. They're still making at least a profit on it. And it's like if they are making a profit off of losing $30 or $50, then why are they charging 80? Not to mention, everything around us is 70, and now it's going to go to 80 because of Nintendo. And like, yes, it's a great console in terms of a preset, like upgrading from the Switch, but you're also going to drop a bag, and then the games that are on there are all ports basically, except the one new game which you have to spend $80 or spend the bundle, which everyone and their moms are going to want to get. It's really hard to want to invest in this console when you feel like you're getting ripped off. And yeah, it feels nice. Yeah, it's wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But it's hard when the pros are literally better screen, better Joy-Cons, more powerful. And then you got the cons, game costs, you have to pay for upgrades, you have to pay for subscription for the new feature, and then just all the extra prices and greed. And so, would I recommend getting this? Is the console worth it? And in short, it's not worth it right now. Down the line, when there's more games on the console, maybe cheaper, more stuff, maybe then it would be worth it. Maybe when there are, special bundles like they do for Christmas or Black Friday or all that stuff, maybe down the road it will be worth it. But for right now, if you're thinking about getting the Switch 2, I would wait. They already said they're going to make an OLED version of this down the road. And yeah, they're going to be charging more, don't get me wrong. But also, by then, the console's going to be in its life cycle for a good amount. So it's going to be more games, more deals, more games on sale. Picking up the console, you're going to be dropping the bag, and then you're going to have to turn around and drop a bag again. And if you plan on, I want to upgrade my Switch 1 games, there's games that don't upgrade. You can't upgrade Batman, the Batman Arkham games. You can't upgrade Ark. There's tons of Switch 1 games that just doesn't use the new power. So is it worth it? Just not right now. Down the road, I could see that. But until then, yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's worth it? What's your thoughts? Love reading them. And tell me, and this is your brutally honest Switch 2 review. See you guys.